Battlefield 5 has received so much criticism for its misrepresentation of World War II. So much to the point where DICE developers are lashing out at fans. What's going on, guys? It is JSnake here, and today, guys, I'm bringing you another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about why there will never be another World War II Battlefield ever again. Now, guys, before we actually get into this video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel with post notifications turned on so you can be notified every single time I do upload a new video. But with that being said, guys, let's get into this video. So before the reveal of Battlefield 5, a lot of people were very excited because we got leaks that it was going to be a World War II Battlefield, and we haven't had a World War II Battlefield in a very, very long time. So people were very excited to go and revisit the conflict, to go back to the roots where it all started for Battlefield. Little did everybody know, though, Battlefield 5 would turn out to be one of the biggest controversies in gaming in 2018. A majority of all of the backlash that did come from Battlefield fans came from the fact that Battlefield 5 was completely misrepresenting World War II. They were putting women where they should have been, they were putting bionic arms, crazy looking soldiers, Japanese, British soldiers, just absolutely crazy stuff. It led to the Battlefield 5 reveal trailer getting 450,000 dislikes as opposed to its 330,000 likes. Infinite Warfare vibes, anyone? Of course, though, with something like this, the media tried to capitalize on this whole situation as much as they could. Articles were coming out about how Battlefield fans are sexist, or about how Battlefield fans don't know history, and just a bunch of crazy stuff. It got so bad that even the DICE developers themselves were attacking fans. Now, obviously, like any other major game publisher, EA tried to play this off as nothing. They tried to sweet talk as many fans as they could with free DLC, all the new content they were showing off, but they never addressed the main issue. In fact, they completely avoided it, and they did nothing to change it at all. Battlefield 5 is still the same Battlefield 5 that we initially saw revealed. As disappointing as that is, though, there's one thing that we have to understand here. EA is one of the most money-crazed companies out there, and obviously this whole controversy is hurting their business. They're not getting as many pre-orders, people are boycotting the game, etc. EA obviously knows this, and they are quite frightened by it. We all know what happens when EA is getting low sales. They will freak out, try to fix it ASAP. I mean, take a look at Star Wars Battlefront 2. And all of this controversy is going to affect the next Battlefield after Battlefield 5, whatever it happens to be. I'm sure you're wondering to yourself, what does this Battlefield have anything to do with the next Battlefield? How is this Battlefield going to be the last World War II Battlefield? Why would this Battlefield affect it at all? I mean, they could just fix it in the next few years, right? Get a whole new Battlefield, don't have as many women, actually do historical accuracy this time. Well, it's not going to be like that. The whole reason that Battlefield 5 is messed up like this and is not historically accurate at all is because they're trying to pander to the widest audience as possible. And of course, one of those audiences is the crazy SJWs. Yes, the same people who consider everything sexist and they want all men to die. I mean, if the SJWs were in power, I can guarantee you we'd all be in gas chambers, so maybe they did learn something from World War II. Anyways, the point is, EA is trying to pander to everyone, and that includes the SJWs. We all know how the SJW community will try to ruin anything that doesn't necessarily agree with it, even if their views are not 100% correct, and they're actually more like 0% correct. Even though these people don't have anything to do with video games, yes, they do attack them, but they don't play them or anything, and you think DICE would care about the actual fans, the hardcore fans, just the actual people who play their game, but of course they're not. And instead, they are going to be siding with the people who are completely crazy radicalists who want nothing to do with gaming, but they want to control absolutely everything, and they have these most crazy outbursts all the time. You could see it on television, on YouTube. Just Google crazy SJW moments and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Women, do feel the cold more than men, and that the AC in offices is normally regulated more for a male's temperature than a woman's.
What? What the fuck?
Regardless, in the midst of this whole crazy moment, the Battlefield fans who wanted a modern setting came out and said that none of this would be an issue if this was a modern Battlefield, because World War II is something that happened. There are facts behind World War II. You can't just go in and change stuff just because you feel like it. But if they did a modern setting where, there's no history behind anything, they were free to do whatever they want, and they could put as many women in as they want. Hell, even put only women in the game. Please don't. And obviously, if Battlefield fans know this, then of course EA and DICE do. And with EA and DICE being these crazy money-hungry people, they're obviously going to take note of that, and they will never make a historical Battlefield again, because they, like I said, want to pander to the widest audience as possible, and make the most money possible. But since they decided to do a World War II Battlefield, and they messed up on the historical inaccuracy, they are losing money because of that, so they're going to go to a modern or even a future setting, so they don't have to worry about any controversy, and they could still put as many women in as they want or whatever, and pander to the widest audience possible, aka get the most money possible. And it's just really sad to see that there's some Battlefield fans that have been with DICE and EA since the beginning, and really EA and DICE are just saying, fuck you, we're doing whatever we want, we don't care about you, and it's really saddening to see that. It just goes to show how scummy AAA development companies are, and massive game publishers like EA, and it shows that they have agendas and they all have their own intentions and they don't care at all about their fan base. And nothing will ever be done to stop them, because regardless of what happens, you will have these crazy people trying to defend them no matter what. But you know what, regardless guys, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you do hit that like button and you are subscribed to the channel with post notifications turned on, so you will be notified every time I do upload a new video. But guys, with that being said, peace.